Hey membershippers, before we dive in, I just want to let you know that early bird tickets for Retain Live are on sale now, but only until April 30th. If you've never heard of it, Retain Live is our in-person conference exclusively for membership site owners, and it's happening this September in the UK. It's 2 full days of practical sessions, expert speakers, masterminds and incredible networking with your fellow membership business owners, and it's all focused on helping you to attract, engage and retain more members and build a successful membership business that lasts. Whether you've just recently launched or you're ready to scale, this is the place to be if you want to grow a thriving membership business. But early bird pricing disappears after April 30th, so head over to retainlive.com to grab your ticket today. Hey there, welcome to the Membership Geeks podcast. I'm your host Mike Morrison, and today we're talking about something every membership owner has struggled with at some point: people pleasing. As membership site owners, we want to serve our audience, we want to keep our members happy and deliver the best experience possible. But there's a fine line between being responsive to your members' needs and letting a handful of loud voices dictate everything you do. So, in today's episode, we're diving into why you cannot please everyone in your membership, the dangers of trying to accommodate every request, every demand, every complaint, and how to stand your ground and make decisions that serve the whole community, not just the squeaky wheels. So, let's get to it. Now, you have probably heard the phrase, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and it's true. People who complain the loudest or demand the most tend to get the most attention. The problem is, when you validate one demand, it often unleashes a barrage of others. Some people are never happier than when they've just missed the bus. No matter how much you cater to them, they'll always have something to complain about, some constructive criticism to contribute. They'll keep pushing, they'll keep demanding, and if you keep trying to appease them, you'll just exhaust yourself in the process, and the rest of your membership suffers for it. The reality is you can't please everyone, and you don't need to. Remember, memberships are one-to-many, not one-to-one. Your membership is designed to serve hundreds, even thousands of people. That means there will be contrasting needs, opinions, and preferences across your member base. It is literally impossible to cater to all of them and to please everyone. Yet it's easy to fall into the trap of bending over backwards to satisfy one or two particularly vocal members. But here's the problem: every minute you spend hyper-focusing on one person's demands is a minute you're neglecting the rest of your community. Memberships thrive on the one-to-many model. If you get too wrapped up in serving the specific needs of just one member, you risk alienating the many. And the thing is, some people expect perfection, and they act out if they don't get it. They expect flawless execution. They expect everything to cater to their exact needs, instant responsiveness to every request. But let's be real, perfection is a myth. Your membership will never be finished. Memberships are an evolution, so it'll never be perfect. It will continuously evolve based on your vision, your expertise, and the data you gather from your whole community, the feedback the whole community gives you, not just the loudest voices demanding to be pleased. And speaking of your expertise, nobody has the same level of insight, data, and perspective about your membership as you do. That means other people's viewpoints, while definitely valuable and valid, they're always less informed than yours. So, trust yourself, back yourself. Don't let one person's opinion or a handful of people's input shake your confidence or dictate your decisions or snap you into people-pleasing mode where you're going against yourself just to try to make others happy. Because trying to be all things to all people makes you nothing to nobody. When you try to cater to everyone, you end up standing up for nothing. Truth is, it's okay to be wrong for some people. It's okay if your membership is a bad fit. It's okay if every single member doesn't love every single thing you do. It's okay if someone doesn't want to join your membership unless you change X, Y, Z. You don't need to change. It's okay to not be right for someone. That's fine. You don't need to do anything about it. Your membership is built for a specific audience with a specific purpose. If someone doesn't align with that, that is okay. You are not responsible for making every person happy or fulfilling every expectation, whether they're realistic or, in many cases, unrealistic ones. And let's be honest, sometimes people don't even know what they want. Their preferences and their actual behaviour often don't match. They think they want something, but when they're given it, they don't actually use it. So don't chase every suggestion and request, especially if it doesn't align with your overall vision. And one of the hardest places to stand your ground and avoid people-pleasing is pricing. It is so easy to get swayed when someone says, I love your membership, but it's too expensive. I'd love to join, but I just can't afford it. I've seen membership owners basically bring their prices down because a handful of people had said they couldn't afford it, or they're just dishing out discounts left, right and centre anytime someone questions their pricing. But the truth is, you cannot cater to everyone. You cannot control other people's financial circumstances. It would be great if we were affordable for everyone, but that's just not the world we live in. There will always be people who think you charge too much. And you know what? There'll always be people who think you charge too little. Pricing doesn't really have much logic involved. It's all about perception. And perception is an internal thing. The assessment of your value proposition is an individual thing. You can't control it, and you certainly can't cater to it on an individual basis. And often people won't just tell you they can't afford it. They'll try to convince you that it's not worth what you're charging. When that happens, don't let yourself be undermined. Don't start handing out discounts or lowering prices just to make one person happy. Your pricing is based on value, not on who can afford it. Have the confidence of your convictions. The moment you start following someone else's direction, whether it's a demanding member, an overly opinionated critic, or just someone who's pushing their biases onto you, you lose control of the direction of your business. This is your membership. You set the direction, you make the decisions. You are the expert, you know your audience, you have the data, the insights, and the long-term vision that other people simply don't and can't have. So stand your ground. Have the confidence of your convictions. Don't let anyone push you around or take advantage of your good nature, especially if you know that you're someone who is prone to people-pleasing anytime you come under scrutiny. Another common trap, trying to create content or add features based on every single request that comes in. You know, a lot of the times when people give a suggestion or feedback, they're not trying to manipulate you. They're not doing it from bad faith. They're just giving feedback because it's been asked for. So you don't have to feel like you have to rush to jump on it. You can take that feedback, assess it, add in your own unique perspective, experience, your knowledge of the audience, your knowledge of your vision, and make an informed decision to not follow up on it. That is fine. And actually, people aren't going to get offended by that. Listening to your audience and gathering feedback is great, but you cannot create content on demand for every person who emails you asking you for something or asking, you know, I would really like a training on this thing. Do you have it? It's okay to say no. It's okay to direct them somewhere else for that specific need. But the people pleasers amongst us will think, oh, okay, someone asked for a thing that the membership doesn't have. I should go and create that. But it could be that they are literally the only person who would benefit from it. And again, you then end up catering to the one instead of the many. Your content strategy needs to be driven by your expertise, your knowledge of what works, and your understanding of what will benefit the majority of your members, not just what one or two people might suggest. So if you often find yourself bending over backwards to try to accommodate everyone, this is your permission to stop. Your membership isn't built for one person, it is built for a community. And if you want it to thrive, you need to make decisions based on what's best for the many, not the few. Trust yourself, back yourself, run your membership on your terms, and avoid the trap of becoming a people pleaser. That is it for today's episode. Short, sweet, but hopefully useful, and hopefully it's given you that permission, it's given you that backing to back yourself. I want to know, have you ever struggled with people pleasing in your membership? How did you handle it? Give me a shout on social media. You can connect with me at Membership Geeks across all channels. Let me know inside our Facebook group. Go to talkmemberships.com. That'll redirect you to our group and you can feedback to me there. Or if you're an Academy member, let's keep the conversation going inside the Academy community. I would love to hear from you. And speaking of the Academy, if you want expert guidance on growing and managing your membership without losing control, come join us inside Membership Academy, where we help you build a thriving, profitable membership on your terms. That's it for this week. Thanks so much as ever for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time on the Membership Geeks podcast. Bye for now. If you've been thinking about joining us at Retain Live 2025, this is your sign to stop thinking and start booking, because we're now in the final week of early bird pricing. After April 30th, ticket prices go up. Retain Live 2025 is our in-person conference just for membership site owners, and it's happening this September in my hometown of Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK. It's 2 days of real talk, real strategies, and real people who get what it's like to build, grow, and run a successful membership business. No fluff, no filler, just practical sessions, expert insights, and the kind of connections you simply can't make online. And if you want to save money on your ticket and secure your seat, this is your last chance. Head to retainlive.com and grab your spot before prices go up on April 30th. Don't wait, you're going to kick yourself if you miss it.